Hi children, good morning. Welcome back to our session. So what is our topic children? Motion and measurement of distances. Is it? Yes. So in the last class we have learned how to measure the distance. That means the length of a table or a classroom. Is it? Or cloth. So by using both our hand span. Is it? So from little finger to the thumb finger we are going to use it, and to measure the cloths we used to take the yard. Is it? Not only the cloths, if you go and see in the outside flats, if we want to take the flats, then say it as 1, 2, 3 like this. Yes. But here one question arises children. My hand is little bit big. So it is going to take the distance like this. Then if you go for the other, maybe it will be the less. If you take the small children hands, it will be very small one. Is it? And if you take the add also, see my hand will be this much. But all the person's hands will be the same. That means length? No, impossible. So how we are going to measure this? These confusions are there. So some will say use that hand, some will say use this one, it came very less and it came very more. So to avoid these confusions, our scientists and all, they kept some international system of the units. That only we call it as the SI unit. What is that? International Standard Unit. So, International Standard Unit, or we can call it as International System of Units. International System of Unit. So, International System of Unit is nothing but SI unit. This one only we are going to take it as the standard units of measurements. So, today's our topic is about the standard units of measurement. So, this one, whoever are going to measure, it will be the equal. So, for this, we are going to take it as the meters, centimeters, millimeters. Meters, centimeters, millimeters. The actual SI unit of the length is nothing but meters. If we want to measure the long distances, example from Chintamani to Bangalore, what is the distance we are having? Means we are going to say it as somewhat 75 kilometers. Is it? Yes. So, if you are going to measure the long distances, there we are going to take it as kilometers. Or else our SI unit of the length is nothing but meters. Have you seen the meter scale children? Or if you go for the cloth shop, you want to stitch your uniform, then what the merchant will do? He will take the tape, and first he used to take 1 meter length. Then after that, comparing to the child length, how much the short or a pant he has needed, that much length he is going to give for us. Is it? Yes. So that is the meter scale. In that meter scale, like this, the measurements will be given for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can observe in the meter scale. Or take which you are going to use in the classroom. Take that scale. How many centimeters? If you go for the long scale, it is 30 centimeters. If it is the short scale, it is 50 centimeters. That means here 1 meter. 1 meter. If you want the 1 meter, that is equal to 100 centimeters. So 1 meter is equal to how many centimeters, children? It is divided into 100 parts. That each part will resemble for us 1 centimeter. So 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. Then if you see the scale, there also like this the measurements. Then once again 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 line will be a little bit big, and 6, 7, 8, 9. Then once again we are going for the 2. That means from here to here it is 1 centimeter, but it has divided into the 10 parts. 1 centimeter is divided into the 10 parts. That means each part will resemble for us 1 millimeter. So 1 centimeter is equals to 10 millimeters. 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So if you want the millimeters, we can take the millimeters. If you want the centimeters, we can use the centimeters, or else go for meters. So what? The cloths, or if you want to measure our classroom, we will say that, ma'am, this is 2.5 meter long. But we cannot say, ma'am, this is 1 kilometer. Is it? Yes. So further different long, that is the kilometers. If you want to travel for a long distance, we are going to measure in the kilometers. So the standard units of the measurements are meters, centimeters, and also the millimeters. Is it? Yes. And next we'll go for how we can measure the length of a curved line. I'll say, children, measure the table. What you do? Taking of the scale. So you are going to calculate. If it is the small scale, so 15, 15 plus 10. So total the length of the page is 40 centimeters. You are going to tell. Is it? Yes. Perfect. Then if it is not straight, it is the curved line. How we are going to measure it? Think, children, how you can measure? Yeah. So take a thread, children. So keep, this is your thread. I want the length of the thread. How we are going to measure? It's very easy. Take the thread, arrange it in a straight form. Then take your scale. Keep the thread on the scale, and easily we can measure the curved line. Is it? So it is like this. So take the curved, or ma'am, it is the thread, means you can take the thread and you can make it straighten. We can keep it on the scale, you can ask. Then if it is not a thread, I am going like this. Is it? Then how we are going to measure it? So whatever the distance may be, example, this is our house you are going to think. From house to our school we want to come. Then how much distance we have covered? How we can say? We want to go straight. So we went like this, and once again we came like this. We are going to come. So then here how we are going to measure the distance of that? Is it? So for this we have to take a, so this one approximately we can say this is the distance from here to there. That means from your home to our school nearly 500 meters long distance is there, approximately we can say. Is it? Now a curved surface, or for example take any other what is that? Any curved thing which it has. For example, take a paper, children. So take a paper. On this, place some sugar. Okay. So for this sugar, who will come? Ants are going to travel. So the ants will be going on. So it goes like this, like this, like this, and it is going to lead. Once again, it comes back. Then how we can measure this distance? Now start from here, place a thread, where the ants are moving slowly, you also place the thread like this. How much distance it has traveled, and remove that thread, make it into the straight one. Then easily we can measure by using of our scale. Is it? Yes. So like this we can measure the length of a curved line. And next let me go for the moving things around us. What are the things are moving around us, children? Can you guess? Moving things around us. What are the things it is going to move? I am moving, you are moving, trees are moving, vehicles are moving. Is it? Yes. So for this, which are the objects at rest? Which are the objects in motion? Objects at rest. Objects at motion. Take a tabular column like this, children, and we can mention it. For example, I can take it house. It will be in the rest position. How can it move from one place to another? No, it can't move. Then which one it can move? Birds can move. That also we have to say it as flying bird. A flying bird. Then what can we give the examples for the rest position? Example, that is the clock. Oh, clock will be in the rest position. In the clock only. What about the hands of the clock, children? Hands of a clock will be in the moving position. Is it? So these are the rest position and these are the moving position. That means which an object moves from one place to another, what can we call? We call it as the motion. Is it? So this is called as motion. If it is in the rest position, we cannot say it is the motion position. When the objects are in the motion position, we can tell that it is in the motion position. Is it? Yes. So with this topic, let me end up our session. Tomorrow's class, let me come with the new topic, that is, what do you mean by motion? What are the types of motion? Okay? Thank you, children.